It's time to sign. Boom. Anyways, man, welcome back to the channel, man. Hope y'all having a good day. So we got the Fresh and Fit podcast. I've watched some of their videos. You know, I find it, you know, sometimes interesting, you know, here and there, you know, depending on the topic. But I saw the title, "Ladies Tried Ganging Up on Myron, but he lit them up." Apparently, probably it was something probably controversial, whatever the case may be, something that we could give our input on. You don't always got to be controversial, but you know. But anyways, let's get straight to the video. I ain't even gonna talk too much.
He's DJ Envy. He's a somebody. She's just a random. And the reality is, ladies, is that when you deal with a man who, no, I disagree. He's DJ Envy. He's a somebody. She's just a random. And the reality is, ladies, is that when you deal with a man who's a somebody that has status, power, and money, you have to deal with the consequence of that, and that means you're gonna have to share him. You can't get back at a guy who's better than you in every regard. That's just how it goes.
But if she was a woman of high status?
Doesn't matter.
Same.
Well,
she's not.
Well, number one, she's not a woman of high status. But let's say she was. Well, that means she has to comply even more. You want to know why? Because she has an even lesser chance of replacing him.
So you're saying, in the sense, Jay-Z cheats on Beyonce.
Yes.
Beyonce has to stay faithful to Jay-Z,
yeah,
even though she's Beyonce.
I wrote a whole chapter on this in my book. Beyonce is probably one of the biggest cappers on earth. She says, "I could have another you in a minute. You're replaceable. All the single ladies."
Ooh, shit. So what he's saying is, hold on. He's saying Beyonce is gonna have to deal with Jay-Z cheating, but Jay-Z doesn't have to chill with Beyonce cheating. Let me run it back. Hold on. Because I'm trying to make sure.
So you're saying, in the sense, Jay-Z cheats on Beyonce.
Yes.
Beyonce has to stay faithful to Jay-Z,
yeah,
even though she's Beyonce.
I wrote a whole chapter on this in my book. Beyonce is probably one of the biggest cappers on earth. She says, "I could have another you in a minute. You're replaceable. All the single ladies." She basically makes all this. Yeah, book coming very soon. Why women deserve less. And in this book, I talk about how Beyonce has indoctrinated so many modern day women to think that they can replace their man, to be single, be independent, be strong, whatever. But when push came to shove and Jay-Z cheated on her, her ass stayed put right there. Why? Because Jay-Z's a billionaire. He's successful. He has more status than she does. And here's the problem.
So boom, okay. I had no idea that. I mean, I heard that he, but you never know what's real and what's not real anymore. You get what I'm saying? So I heard that, but I wasn't really too, like, I didn't really go in it that much. You get what I'm saying? So if it's true, the reason why he's saying that because she's not gonna go, it's not even that he's bigger than her. It's just, it could be that he's bigger than her, but let's be, and this is what I talked about in videos. It's a difference. Like, there are men. All right, so boom. Let me not talk too much. It's a reaction. It's a reaction channel. It's opinion. So pretty much, Beyonce is not gonna go to a man that's even making. Let's say he makes $90,000 a year or $100,000. Let's say he makes six figures. That she makes well above $100K. That's amazing. But she's not going to, like, let's just be. That's why I don't fantasize over the celebrity relationships. The one where maybe the man's a celebrity and she's not. I'm not gonna call her regular, but she's not really, like, she became a celebrity because of who she was married to. But other than that, she don't really consider herself a celebrity. That's a better. Those ones technically work out better because it's not more so about money all the time. Or the people who are together, he make 80K or 80K, 75K, she probably makes 40K. You know, she's in the house, taking care of the key, also contributes with that, but they have their roles that they do. Those relationships tend to work relationship wise. They tend to be better than the millionaire, billionaires. Beyonce is not, I'm sorry. And Beyonce, everybody knows who Beyonce is. I love the movie Obsessed, but she's not going to somebody who's not on her level. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I think that's what he's trying to say. But I'm not saying that if she cheat, he's supposed to, I'm not trying to make it a double standard where, she cheat, it's worse than when he cheat. I'm not saying that. The reason why people say that, because when a girl cheat, it's like she probably really like him. The guy, even there's women that know that he just saw her, she was thick. He just wanted to get, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why he's saying that.
Beyonce has status too, but how many men are going to rise up to Beyonce's level?
Not many.
Thank you.
None.
So here's the reality. Jay-Z is universally attractive. Beyonce, yes, a lot of women want him.
I never heard that before. Wait, you're talking about Jay-Z?
No, he's talking about like status and stuff like that. Yes, but like you're thinking about looks.
I think it was fine.
Oh yeah.
Let's use some common sense here.
You're right.
There's girls right now that would line up to have sex with him. That would hook up with him.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
A random girl from McDonald's that's 18 years old, he'll date her. He's a billionaire. But Beyonce, on the other hand, she can't replace Jay-Z to the same level that Jay-Z.
Because, and boom, like I said, you know, Jay-Z will, or not even just Jay-Z, people who, a man with money and success, they don't care about what you are in terms of your success. They want you to be able to do something, but they don't care that for you to be on their level. They don't really care, because and the reason why but ladies though, y'all got to keep this in mind though, because the ones that are like that, they, like you said, you might have to share them. A lot of them are weird. You might have to share them, or they want to control you. They want to use their money to control you. Like, I got this, I got that, I do this, I do that. So you got, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be keen on to that. But there are some that genuinely, all they care about is you being able to do, like, you bring something to the table. You don't have to make what I make, but be able to do something for me with what you've earned. You get what I'm saying? There's a percentage of guys who are like that, and there's a percentage of guys who are like, you know what I'm saying? You like that, like they literally control you with the money. Like how much, like they do all this because they know, like, no, you have to do this because I pay for everything. I make the rules. There's the ones like that, and then there are the ones who aren't like that, but you might have to. They're gonna go out and cheat. So it's three cons. You get what I'm saying? So what he pretty much is saying that Beyonce is not gonna go out and date someone who's working at McDonald's while Jay-Z will, or she's not gonna go out and date someone who's making $80K or something like that. Like, but he might not. Like, they don't care about you, man. They care about what you bring to the table. They obviously want you to be able to do something, but they're not gonna. It's like she might find someone really attractive, personality, all that. Beyonce might find someone personality, attractive, what he stands for, how well he is as a man, how put together he is. But as soon as she hears, damn, you make less than $100,000. It's raps. I'm sorry, it's raps.
Because men don't have the same amount of standards. Women date across and above. Men date down and up. Mm-hmm. So who's actually replaceable here? Her. There you go. That's why, with DJ Envy in this situation, the girl has no choice. She has no leverage. When you date with a man who's superior to you in every regard, you have no leverage.
But she's still going on a 20-day girls trip.
That's where he fucked up. He should have told her that's not how this goes. Me and you are not the same. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A guy's trip is not the same as a girl's trip. If a man cheats on a girl, it ain't that big a deal. I could love my chick. If a woman cheats on you, it's a wrap.
It says a lot about the...
To be honest, I've talked about that with mine, and she's even said, like, because women are more emotional. She does it. She probably actually liked him. The man probably, like, he might block her, never talk to her again. Not like treated her like, I'm talking about treated her like straight dog shit. After once he got what he wanted from her, like he didn't care about her. I'm not saying this right, but for the women that's watching, like, I don't, like, it's a double standard. But just so y'all can understand, that's why. I'm not saying it's right. It's double standard. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I agree or whatever the case may be, but I'm just telling you why it's like that.
The man standards.
It's emotional. What do you mean it says a lot about the man standards?
Like you were saying how they go above and below, but women go across and above. It says a lot about their standards that they go below.
Well, that's how the world works. So, there's a reason why a king can marry a peasant and turn her into a queen, but a queen will never look a peasant's way.
It's a survival thing, too.
Men are okay with dating down, women are not.
Facts.
Question.
Facts.
Did DJ Envy have that status before?
It's irrelevant. He has it now.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about the DJ Envy shit. I heard about that. I heard about that 20-day girls trip shit though.
Well, what I'm saying is that even if he let's say they get together and he's a nobody, and then he rises up and becomes a somebody. Yeah. Well, hey, more money, more problems.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what she has to deal with that.
But
cheating isn't
I
a
can
problem. It's a.
I can see also as well. They're looking at the cheating part. So you know what? It might be okay because of the cheating part. Let's say average guy, he ain't cheating probably not that she knows about, and she still wants to go on a girls trip. It's quite similar. So
my question is,
Okay, so they talking about bro going on or his wife going on a 20-day girls trip. $20-day girls trip? 20 days? 20 days is crazy.
women basically dating a man with money, basically. What rights do we have then if we just let our man fuck whatever,
None.
whenever? We don't
None.
have anything?
None.
Nothing?
And the reason why you have none.
That's why I just said, I hate to pause it so much. That's why I just said you guys, money. Y'all remember the video where I said money control? Look what she just said. That's the video I said money controls everything. What rights do you have? There's men who will not give you any rights. You have no say so because you don't make any money. I make all the money. I do everything. That's why you have to pick. Do I want the millionaire? It's not all people of status who have and high percentage earners that are like that. But you can find ones that aren't dependent. But it's not all of them that are like that. You have to pick. That's why I just said the couple that live in a small house, maybe got 2-3 kids. The man maybe makes $80K, maybe less than that. She makes $40K, $50K, whatever the case may be. They have such a more happy relationship because he probably not out cheating. He's not out doing this. They have their issues like every other relationship. They have their ups and downs. They have their days where somebody might cry. They have their days where they don't want to talk to each other. They have their days, right? But overall, it's better than when it's two millionaires. It's just overall better. I'm sorry. I sometimes look at that and be like, I ain't gonna lie, I would take that over both of us have money or our relationship being money being the dynamic of our relationship. I'll take living in I'd rather live in that small house knowing that small house, making ends meet with our kids, having time for our kids, this, that, and the third, than being like these two millionaires that gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just...
Because you didn't have to work for anything in your life.
Really?
Yes.
That's a price you have to pay. That's why you gotta choose correctly.
Interesting.
Women are born with value. You guys can be on a yacht tomorrow with multimillionaires that are successful to have blue checks. We can't. We have to become the multimillionaires with the blue checks to get the yacht.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, when it comes to attraction, remember, I'm not talking about your worth as a human being. I'm talking about your value to men when it comes to dating. You're giving it.
It's some girls out there that will do it because the guy look good though. Some girls for sure.
With a bunch of multi-millionaire successful guys that have changed the world. Women that are young and attractive nowadays have access to the top tier men, but men have to become top tier to have access to women. So we're not the same.
And that's why I always say a man and women are different in terms of certain things. That's why you see a lot of women today, like, bro, it's female. I done seen female YouTubers not talking about shit, not doing videos, I'm sorry, like, they videos is I think, but they pretty, so they getting views, they getting paid. I can't hate. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. You making videos. You talking about your what you doing. So this is what I do when I wake up. Da, 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 da. Like, you doing whatever you do. I can't hate. At least you using your how you look to your advantage. You know, a guy can't do that. A guy they don't give. If a guy attractive on his YouTube but he ain't talking about shit, it don't matter. It don't, like, that's just the area where women get it better than men in. And there's areas that men get it better than women in. That's just how it is. Can't control that.
We don't play by the same set of rules.
We don't.
So the reason why...
And I'm not saying I agree with it. That's just how it is.
...that we do is because you never worked for it.
Women, my bad for pausing. Women get away with things because they're emotional. A man doesn't. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's where they get it up in and we get it down in. Women get to pick and choose when you have them rough conversations and shit. Like, you know, they get to kind of ignore you when they kind of want to. They're the ones who get to avoid the conflict and not have to deal with the issue in a relationship versus the man. You know,
because we have more value.
Yeah, you're born with value. Yes, up front.
Yeah, like an advantage. I get that.
So basically, what you're saying
women
is,
are born with more value.
We don't have any rights as as a
I'm
woman
not saying
in
you
a,
don't have any
in a
rights.
relationship.
Legally,
As a human being, you have
No, I'm
rights.
just saying, in a
Like a
relationship, what's the woman's role? We just have to just let our man fuck all the time, just all
Stay
these
in
women.
the kitchen.
That's
Okay, you have two options.
Is that what it is?
Get a more average man. But most women don't want an average man.
It's not about that.
You can if you want to, but you got to know what you're signing up for.
What she just said, you have to know what you're signing up for. You have to really do a background check on whom you with. You have to make sure, okay, is this person a control freak because he has money? Okay, boom, red flag. Does this person, if he lets you know he gonna step out and you decide to deal with it, that's on you. But is this person someone with money who is going to try to control me and be a control freak and step out and feel because he has a lot of money that he can do it because he takes care of everything that he can do it? You have to know what you're signing up for. There's women that are willing to go up with that until the curtain falls. So you got to pick what you want. The average guy doesn't mean he's broke. An average man he's only average because of the money he makes. He's not average because of who he is. He could be higher than a rich guy, but maybe not in terms of money.
You gonna date an average man?
As I'm in the midst of applying
That's
for
what we
residency
gotta
right now.
we gotta understand
Cameron
that.
has again
Same
been
thing with
delayed
men.
with my application.
I dated average men. I dated
No,
all
right
kinds.
now at 30.
I mean,
Do you know what the average man is?
Don't cap.
what is the average man makes what 50K?
37 to 50,000 a year.
Okay,
And 5'8".
that doesn't bother me too much, truthfully.
All right,
much?
if average
Doesn't
men are
bother
okay,
me.
why didn't you make it work with any of those average men?
Because we didn't make a connection, truthfully.
Translation, he wasn't good enough. That's the reality. You broke up with them, correct?
I mean, we just kind
Did
of
you break up with them, yes or no?
we just kind of, we're friends. We just kind of
Yeah.
fell off, obviously.
Not worth it then.
Yeah. But either way, see, this is what I mean when I say girls say one thing but they behave a different way. The more successful the guy, the less leverage you have. Period. That's how it goes. That's why I kind of find it funny when girls are with a successful guy and think, he's going to be monogamous to me. That's what you think. He might tell you, he might not, but it just doesn't go that way, which I look at it like DJ
No.
Envy. He's kind of a simp for letting her go for 20 days. Like, bro, you're DJ Envy.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
if she goes out and fucks another dude, you look crazy. If you fuck another chick, yeah, it might cause her a little bit of embarrassment, but it doesn't matter. She's still your woman. She got the house. She got the keys. Kids.
See, I'm not agreeing. No, see, that's the thing. I try to have us get out of certain. I'm trying to break the cycle, and I'm trying to do it by any reason. That 20-day thing, that's kind of crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie. 20 days with just your friends is crazy. When you in a relationship, I've never heard of that before. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to know what you're signing up for at the end of the day. You got to know what you're signing up for at the end of the day, bro. You just have to know.
She got the fucking.
It's like me. I want a girl that has more time on her hands. Okay. So you went and left it's like this, right? I want a girl who has more. It's like when somebody says something like that. It's like I want a girl who has more time on her hands, right? This is exchange for women who say, oh, they want a guy to make a certain amount of money, but they got to know what it comes with. Okay, the girl that has more time on her hands, she's not as active. She doesn't do anything. She's not as loving. She's not as she's on social media. You know, she's too internet. She's on social media. Oh, I'm drunk this. I'm drunk that. I'm getting lit in the clubs every day. But the girl who I don't get to see every day throughout the week is on her shit, on her grind, loving, supportive, understands, and I could see her being a great mother or is a great mother. Could potentially be a great wife, understands the dynamics of how important it is that it's a us thing, not an I thing, you know, just not on social media talking crazy. But that girl that has more time on her hands is all that extra stuff. But the one that didn't have as much time for me, but you making it work, has all those positives. So you got to kind of pick and choose what you really want. You got to put pros and cons.
That's what matters. But we live in a clown world where we think men and women are equal. A woman cheating is the highest form of treachery. A man cheating,
Because deep down, I guarantee you, he doesn't want to go on that trip at all. Deep down.
hell no. But it's because he feels bad.
Yeah, that he cheated in the past.
So,
Yeah,
and
go
to
ahead.
that point, I was gonna say earlier, like when I thought about it, and I'm like, damn, I want my partner to go on the trip with me. Like I want to spend this time and have fun with my partner. If they're not there, then
Why go?
Exactly. That's why I said going on a trip 20 days. I mean, that's their business. But that's crazy. I'm not. My wife either coming with me or I'm not going. Or same thing. Like it's weird.
Like if I feel that type of way about you, like I love you, like you coming with me.
But that's why.
Like we better have fun together.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, because if it's like, damn, like I'm going with my girls right here, like I don't know about you. Like at the end of the day, like
it's not even an insecure thing. That's just weird.
If a girl goes on a girls trip, she doesn't want her guy there because of what happens. And she knows her friends. They get wild, they get loose. She may get into the environment as well. She won't want to partake.
Girls act like hoes when they're in different area codes, man. Yeah. That's the truth, bro. Like girls like to go and travel and do all this fuck shit. Like they like to do it because they have the anonymity of another geographic location where nobody knows them, right? And then they got their friends there to, reinforce their bad behavior. And that's why I asked you earlier, are women emotional? Yes. Are they indecisive? Yes. Are they easily peer pressured and followers? Yes. These are all traits that are literally...
Hey man, if y'all like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, continue to show that love that y'all been showing. I appreciate all the love and support. Rest in peace to Kari, rest in peace to X, to my grandma, both our grandmas, and I'm out, man. Beyonce.